Hey, what's up, guys? Christopher Harold here, and hey, today is Saturday, September 7th, and I'm actually in traffic, guys. See, I'm actually headed to our men's breakfast at our church, Grace Fellowship Church here in Grand Prairie, Texas, and so, hey, I wanted to do this video for you because a lot of you guys are watching this video because I put something on Facebook earlier this morning telling you that I'm on my fourth fast, day number 2, and the reason why. It's because of Facebook. Not even Facebook. It's because of my internet service. You know, I've been having a lot of problems with AT&T Uverse, guys, and let me turn this radio down so I can make sure y'all hear me. But AT&T Uverse, guys, it's just been brutal. We're working with them and using their service the last couple of months. I've had like 6 technicians come out to my home, and my internet keep going out, or TV keep going out. And so I told everybody, well, sometimes it's good to fast on Facebook, so this is day number 2. They're supposed to be sending somebody out to my house tomorrow, Sunday afternoon, to get this thing finally resolved. And you saw my post yesterday, I told you how I got $150, essentially from AT&T Uverse. So I got paid $150. Well, I won't ever see that money, but I did. You got to go back and watch that video there. So, but I want to give you guys, a couple of days ago, I started to just open up with you guys and be open and honest. Because, guys, there's a lot of folks on the internet who are full of crap. They're phony. They're not keeping it real with you. And I'm in a home-based business profession. And you come across a lot of people who get on camera, or they do videos, or they do articles or blogs, whatever. And they lying a lot, saying what they're doing, saying what they got, and they don't have anything close to it. Got an accident up here, guys. Police right there. But no, they got an accident. They got a cycling contest, a cycling event going on. Okay, that's a cyclist. Okay. But yeah, a lot of folks, guys, they get on these video cameras, guys, and they lie. They say stuff they're not doing. They make up stuff. They're phony. They're not real. They're pretending to be somebody who they're not, or they're trying to copy off of somebody else who is making a lot of money on the internet and just trying to copy their message and pretend like it's theirs, guys. So there's a lot of phony people online. A lot of phony. And I want to be honest and real with you guys. I'm a human being just like you. I'm married. I got 2 kids. In my last video, I kind of opened up to you. Talking about I got issues, but so do you. I'm going to let you know that you and I are no different. Well, I bleed red like you. I got issues like you. I may have even more. You might have more. I don't know, but I just want to share some things, some challenges that are going on in my life, so you can know that I'm a real person. And in the last video, I was sharing with you one of my challenges that I'm struggling with was dealing with lust. I'm married, but I've been dealing with lust. And really trying to fight that battle. I'm in a training at my church called Overcomers, and it's about overcoming life-controlling problems. And lust is one of my major issues, and strongholds because of my background, As I told you, it's been a very promiscuous lifestyle that I had. I never was faithful to any woman, really until I met my wife, and that's still been a struggle, guys. So, someone who's been very promiscuous, in the Air Force, got even crazier with that type of lifestyle, where things are just thrown at me. And so, being faithful was a struggle at that time, but also now dealing with lust, dealing with fantasy, dealing with ungodly thoughts, things of that nature, guys. And so, I kind of shared that in my other video. Today, I want to talk about something else that I'm struggling with. Another challenge, guys. Another issue in my life that God is working with me on. And that is, I forgot what I was going to talk about. I had to talk about my challenge with lust, but what was the other challenge I was going to talk about, guys? I forgot. Isn't that crazy? That's why I have to do live video, guys. I had to top of my dome. I got to talk about my other challenge. I don't know if I'm supposed to be finishing up with this thing here, but that's one challenge, guys. Oh, yeah, here it is. I'm almost at the church now. But the other challenge, guys, what I want to talk about was dealing with anger. Anger, guys. That's a big issue in my life. My dad was an individual and very hot-tempered, and it's kind of temper was passed on to me a little bit, but it's a choice, guys. I'm not going to blame him. But dealing with anger is an issue right now that's trying to control my life. You know, I mean, just recently, I'll share this with you guys right quick before I head into the church here, but just recently, the church right here, I hope you saw it, but Grace Fellowship Church here in Grand Prairie, but just recently, guys, I got put on probation. Yes, I did. I got put on probation because I had an incident that occurred 2 years ago. That's when I was doing my real estate business. As you guys know, part of my story, I was in real estate investing for about 3 years. And at that time, I was doing my real estate business, right? And I was out trying to sell a property. And it was June. Actually, it was the weekend of Juneteenth. I believe it was like June 18th. I don't know the date, but it was 2011, Father's Day weekend. It was that Saturday, and I wasn't out in the best moods. I found out some startling information about my father that weekend, so my sister and I were not going to spend Father's Day weekend with him. It was really that bad, and it was hot. I'm not making an excuse. I was just trying to paint the scenario. So it was a hot summer day, hot in June, Father's Day weekend. And I was in Fort Worth, Texas. You know, I live in the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex. And I had a property over there I was selling. And I was out putting out signs and in a neighborhood, and a older Caucasian man came over, and I was out with my car putting out signs, you know, saying house for sale, 4-bedroom, 2-bath, call me, my phone number. Well, a Caucasian guy came over, you know. I feel this is racially charged, and everybody else did too, but this is what happened. These are the facts. And a Caucasian man came over. As you see, I'm not Caucasian. And asked me, what am I doing in this neighborhood? I was actually on the ground hammering, putting together my signs. I looked up at him, right, and I didn't say anything to him. I said, you know what, I don't want any conflict today. I ignored him. He got louder with me and said, hey, I said, what are you doing over here? I looked up at him, and I told him, none of your business. So he left me and walked down to the street corner where I put one of my signs out, and he went over and saw my sign and looked at the sign. He actually kicked over my sign. The sign broke in half, and he yelled out and said, none of my business, huh? I was like, wow, none of my, yeah, that's exactly what he did. I saw him, I got up, I ran over to him, and I popped him. I didn't think, I had so much going on. I just felt so disrespected that I went over there, one blow, popped him, knocked his butt clean out. He was on the ground, eye swole up, eye bleeding. And what was crazy, this was right across the street from the mall. And so a lot of folks started blowing a horn and everything like that. Make a long story short, guys, I got to go into the church house here. Police never called me, but I called the police and told them what happened. They told me, don't worry about it, we have no reports on you. About 5 days later, the police department called me in Fort Worth. The detective asked me to come in and deal with the situation. So I came in, I gave a statement, told the truth, told them what happened. I told them, yep, I know it's wrong what I did. You know, I was provoked and everything. So make a long story short, guys, I had to face criminal charges with this for assault, bodily injury. Everybody, including the DA, my attorney, the police department, every last one of those people said the guy got what he deserved for harassing somebody, for destroying somebody's property, but I was wrong for hitting the guy. And I admit it, I was wrong for hitting the guy. You know, he didn't hit me, he just destroyed my property, and I popped him for it. You know, me, I wouldn't do anything like that. But, again, I got to take personal responsibility for my response. And that just shows you guys how quick we can lose it. And I got put on 2 years probation with that. I had to do 40 hours community service. Had to go to 12 weeks of anger management. And I still I had to pay a restitution to this guy, $2,000 restitution. In addition, guys, this guy's just filed a civil lawsuit against me a couple of months ago. And this is like 2 years after the date, because you got like 2 years to file a civil lawsuit. He just filed a civil lawsuit against me, so now I got to hire attorneys and fight this. You know, and so it goes to show you guys that when you lose your temper, and I can give you many examples, many stories. That's just one story of me losing my temper, but losing your temper, guys, can cost you financially, cost you your time. No matter how justified you might feel you are, and how justified everybody you talk to say you are, be very careful how you respond with losing your temper, guys. So there's something also that's trying to control me is my anger, guys. I find myself at times getting very upset very quickly. So, but I want to share that with you guys. You know, that's something else, one of my issues that I'm struggling with. Look, I'm at the church now, guys, so I'm going to go ahead and hit this men's breakfast because we got some good food and some good teaching of the word. I don't want to miss this. Then I'm going to play some basketball afterwards at the gym. But I just want to share this with you, another side of my life, guys, that I'm struggling with. If you guys are Christians, feel free to pray for me. Feel free to pray for me. And, you know, and ask God to help me with some of these struggles that I have in my life. So, hey guys, you want to, you know, work with me with my home business, or you want to, if you got a home business, you need to grow it. I can help you grow it. If you want to start a home business, I can help you start one. Let's go to workwithchrisharrell.com. Post your comments below about this video. Tell me what you thought about it. Like my videos as well, guys, and subscribe to my channel as well. Also, you visit me on Facebook at facebook.com/The Freedom Chaser. So, look, I'm about to go to the church right now, guys. Get something to eat. Brother's hungry. We're in the fellowship as well. So, but I did appreciate you guys checking out this video. I think I got everything. So, all right, guys. So, let me get in this church and eat. And again, guys, you know how to subscribe to my channel. Post your comments below. And check me out on the next one, guys. And also, sometimes you got to do a forced fast on Facebook. This is not necessarily a bad thing, guys, because sometimes you get too addicted to it. So, hey, I'm about to go in the church house right now, guys. I want y'all to see that Grace Fellowship Church. Go check out Grace Fellowship too, gfc.cc. All right, guys, I love this church. It's multi-ethnic. We got black, white, Hispanic, old, young. We got African. We got every race in the book at this church. I've never been in a church like this before in my life, so the best church I've ever been a part of as well. This is how heaven's going to be. So, guys, find you a church that's teaching God's word. Also, find you a multi-ethnic church as well, so you can get a taste of heaven. Heaven's not going to be all black. It's not going to be all white. So go and check it out. Like the videos, guys, and then catch you on the next one. Peace.